Hello friends, we just wrapped up a big online event. This was the biggest conference we ever had. 72 languages, more than 180 countries. Global crisis, this already affects everyone. Why? Because we started from one topic where most people don't consider how much important it is. Artificial intelligence. It's developing, it gives us tremendous opportunities to evolve, but at the same time, it possesses a threat. On the other hand, this is the only way for humanity to survive the challenges we're about to see in the nearest future. The challenges of the climate crisis. Climate change affects all of us. And just by uniting our forces, we can overcome the consequences of it. And only united, we can unite the potential of our technological advance, of all possibilities that we have as a human civilization to really build ourselves a better future. Together, we can do it. Together, we can do it. Together with Allatra movement, and anyone can join on allatraunites.com.
Dear friends, I want to sincerely thank each and every one of you who took part in the preparation of this conference. It is a tremendous superhuman effort. Now it's over, and there is an understanding that everything depends on our choice. What we've heard and found out is horrible. It is a nightmare. It really hurts. It is the kind of truth that turns anyone's worldview upside down. But we can really do it. Creative society is very easy to build. We can simply say yes to the creative society. Then we can come to an agreement. Then we can find an opportunity. We can find ways out. And now, just think about it. If we all look for ways out together, we will be looking for a ways out to a better, happier future. But if we now pretend that we haven't heard this information, tomorrow we will forget about it and pretend that we don't know about it. However, subconsciously, we will still know that it will happen. And we will wait for it. We will wait for this meat grinder. We will wait for this negativity, this grief, and this pain. But for what? After all, already now we can come to the negotiation table all together and just start solving issues. And I really want us to see at the negotiating table all the countries, all the people, all the leaders of the world, politicians, celebrities, everyone we love, everyone we listen to, because it concerns absolutely everyone. We have a wonderful opportunity. We have incredible technology and such prospect that can make this world a beautiful place. And this conference is a big point of no return. Because after everyone has heard what was voiced today, there is no way back. And we must make a choice.
Today, we are a United Nations of people. We are a United Nations of people of the world, not the system, the United Nations, which is not here. So we're evolving and we're looking past what doesn't work for us. And the only way to do that is to unite. And today's conference was a true testament with artists who came out, scientists and doctors and ministers. We all came together from all over the world, 180 countries, 72 languages. The United Nations could never do that. The United Nations of people of the world can, and we did, and we can do more. but we can only do it together. We learned the truth about climate change itself, and the natural abilities of it that are happening right now. It's not what we've heard, but what we know today, the truth, the real truth about our Earth, about our universe, and how 12,000 years ago this happened, and here it is happening again. But the thing is, we can do something about it. We know what's happening, and we can do something about it. That's the difference. But the only way to do that is to come together and work together to make this all work for everyone, for everyone. The idea of the scientists coming out today and speaking the truth was a true blessing, because everyone around the world was able to connect with each other via internet, via AI, what we all discussed today as well, used for something good, bringing people together from all around the world. 180 countries, 72 languages, and we were all here for one common goal, to hear the truth, to know the truth, and to come together and work together and do something about it. Evolve into something different. Evolve into something better. We do not have to stand still and wait for anyone or anything to save our world. No one but us. No one but us.
I am very happy to be here talking about some of the most impressive environmental issues that will define the future of humanity. Species extinction, climate change, and so on have become probably the most important problems to be addressed at this moment if we would like to maintain the capacity of Earth to have life in general, human life in particular. The breadth of the people talking here, the breadth of the topics are very, very impressive. I think the organizers should be congratulated to be able to put together such an amazing group of people in such an important conference. I like to think that we all together, we are sparkling the changes needed to face these challenges. The future will show if we manage to do and what it has to be done. Thank you very much.
Конференция «Глобальный кризис» это касается каждого, она затронула все аспекты нашего существования.
The conference Global Crisis, this already affects everyone, touched on all aspects of our existence. And it's exactly the catalyst that will change the scenario going forward. You know, I couldn't fall asleep afterwards. It ended at 5 a.m. in European time. There were so many impressions, sensations, a whole lot of real information, terrifying but true, and most importantly, so many fantastic people whom I met at this conference, courageous, brave people who are not afraid to tell the truth, who still have their heart where the heart should be, instead of a tight wallet, as Robert Mikita, one of the wonderful speakers, said. Yes, this is true. And there was an amazing feeling of unity with these people, a feeling of one family. This is really so. That's why I would like to express my gratitude to everyone, to the Allatra guys who organized this event, for their brilliant work, for sleepless nights, for great ideas, for the amazing quality of contact and the level of communication with people, for the fantastic technical support. This wouldn't have been possible without you. Also, such an incredibly humane level of communication with people. Do you understand that all of you are giants? And this gives such a great feeling of jubilant joy inside, and a humongous feeling of pride that you're all there, that we're all one, and we're that very family that is starting to change the situation in the world. We have nothing to fear because people of strong spirit are capable of many things, as well as of turning the dream into reality. And this conference was literally a dream. Ordinary people have done what many organizations cannot, although they have budgets and big funds allocated to organizing such events. So this is really an effect of wow. You have turned the impossible into reality. Thanks again for that. It is very easy to go through life with this feeling. Sincere gratitude to Igor Mikhailovich Danilov for inspiring us, believing in us, motivating us, and helping us to keep moving forward and to unite.
Dear friends, the conference Global Crisis, this already affects everyone, has taken place. During the preparation, it was really scary. And indeed, it was sometimes difficult to cope, literally with despair. But at the same time, there was a great joy and great happiness that we know the way out, that we still have a chance, and we can go through all the cataclysms. Haven't you noticed that the number of floods drastically increased over the last decades? What we will see when the water starts evaporating in an avalanche, the planet's exhale, will be that all the water will return to us in a disastrous showers, which can last for a really long time. The biblical flood no longer seems to be something that doesn't concern you, doesn't it? Thank you very much for making this conference possible. Several thousand people worked in unison to make it successful, to convey to the rest of humanity those really terrible threats that are hanging over us, while we don't even know about them. A huge number of people, with all their love and all their dedication, were analyzing the material. Sometimes, to be honest, despair rolled over, and desperate fear, when you understand what will happen and how it will happen. Indeed, sometimes it wasn't easy, but knowing why we are doing this, why, in order for all of us to survive, for 8 billion people, for the life of every person to be saved, so that no one is hurt, and also for us to join our potential and enter a new stage of the creative society development. Absolutely impossible prospects may open in front of us. Space flights, prolongation of human life, and solutions of any medical problems. All this is possible when we unite. And first, after we certainly pass through a difficult stage in the life of our civilization. Thank you all, dear friends. Thank you for being there. It is a great honor to be a part of such a team, and a great joy that people watch this conference, that they supported it, and they have understood. Together, we will be able to convey the message to everyone, to all of humanity, in order to truly become like a single organism, one family, and to build the creative society. Thank you very much. We invite everyone to the International Online Conference on December the 4th, 2021. Global Crisis, the Time of the Truth.